This pilot's combat career began in the Air Defense Forces in a fighter regiment and stretched from Krasnodar to Berlin. For courage and bravery shown in the fight against the German invaders, he was awarded orders and medals, including for bravery shown in air battles. But for the rest of his life he remembered the first air battle, when a group of German bombers accompanied by fighters raided the city. At the alarm signal, Soviet fighters took to the air to intercept them. It so happened that he had to fight alone with 3 German Messerschmitt Bf 109s. Having met a group of the enemy in the air, he shot down one airplane with the first line. He started to go in for the second, but here the forces were equal. The battle dragged on. Germans could not stand it and started to leave, but Soviet pilots tried not to let them out of the fight. Having shot all the cartridges, one Soviet pilot decided to go for a ram. The German dodged. Then, in order not to miss the enemy, the Russian went under the belly of the German plane and rammed it. Both airplanes caught fire and fell to the ground. Thus, at the cost of his life, the Soviet pilot destroyed the enemy. This was the first loss of his battle buddy, and he decided to avenge his comrade's death by all means. Having leveled his plane, he went into a frontal attack. The German pilot did not accept it, turned aside and began to leave. Having shot all the ammunition, but without damaging the enemy plane, he decided to go for a ram, like his dead comrade a little earlier. Increasing his speed, he approached the enemy plane. The Messerschmitt was in his sights. He went for the ram. He didn't hear a crack. Just thrown back, to the armored back of the pilot's seat. The machine roared like a living thing as the sharp propeller blades struck the thin keel of the alien plane. He saw the keel split instantly and debris flew downward. The tailplane had collapsed, and now nothing could level the mortally wounded machine. Tipping over on its left wing, showing its yellow belly, the German plane flew toward the ground. The Russian managed to land his plane in a field not far from the forward trenches, very close to the positions of the German troops. The German pilot also survived. He got out of the airplane and descended by parachute. Only the wind was in the direction of the Soviet positions, so the German was captured on landing. In the evening there was a meeting between the two pilots, the winner and the defeated. And when the German pilot was shown who shot him down, he didn't believe it. He said that this boy could not have handled him. By the way, the German pilot had orders. He fought in the skies of Spain, Poland, France, England. But on the Eastern Front he was dropped off by a 20-year-old guy, and even in his first battle. The guy's name was Sergei Timofeyevich Bokharev. Then the Germans knew well 3 Soviet pilots, Chaika, Bokharev and Torbin. Seeing them in the air, the Germans turned back without taking the fight. But they rarely managed to get away.